I forgot my hat, so I gotta wear the sunflower hat today. Because it is hot and it is in the open and the sun is out.
Yeah, the sun like blares down on this property, so needless to say, I tried to pick a lot of stuff that is drought tolerant that will be good in full sun. So I'm hoping that it does okay, because this is like really a lot of sun.
Yeah,
I mean, it will do fine, but it's just gonna have to be watered. And the good thing is it's close, so we're gonna keep an eye on it.
Yeah, so every time we come and mow our big one, every time we mow our big one, we're gonna come in here and water deadhead if we need to. We told the client.
Yeah.
For the first month or so we know the plants are doing good. And like we said, a lot of these plants we grew from babies. So I was telling Rachel, we got to count them as for sale in the market, because we took 100 and something plants away from the market. Some we bought, so I'd say we're going to figure out how many we started from plugs, and then we're just going to price them at $10 a piece, and they were sold from the market.
Well, whatever I price the plant at, I mean, obviously we're not going to do the times 3 what we charge the plant, but for the price of the plant that I would sell
at the market, keeping track of it.
Or if I would buy it somewhere else, you know, it's same.
So it's getting hot. Right. We're gonna get out and get this done. We didn't bring mulch back. I'm gonna dig in plants again and then finish spreading this mulch while Rachel's planting.
Yeah, and then we're gonna go grab mulch in a little bit.
So we'll see. Okay, guys, we have all this laid out to where we're gonna put it, where we're comfortable. We have the 2 lavender here, Shasta daisies to grow there, and you have your cone flowers. So, and then we have this side planted. Look at how nice that looks once it's planted. And we'll come in and deadhead any of this stuff. Nice. So I'm gonna work on digging all this in, and Rachel's gonna start planting it all. So let's get to work. The boss was trying to give me an easier job watering. I gotta mix soil, and then I'm gonna help her plant these. Oh, that was fun.
Looks so nice though, doesn't it?
Yeah, look.
And we're not even done with the mulching.
Yeah, I don't think we're doing much mulch today.
No, that's fine.
We're gonna get all these plants in, rake it out, make it pretty.
Yeah, and make sure that they're watered.
Make sure they're watered, and I think we'll be back here Thursday. I think we're gonna mow all day tomorrow. So let me get these done, and then I'll show you after we're done getting all them in. Okay, guys, we're just about done this for the day. We got all these plants in the ground except for a couple of them. I ran out of amendment.
Yeah.
So that's fine. When we come back either tomorrow or the next day.
Looks nice, right? I just want to make sure that these get watered.
Yeah, it does look nice. And look at the color of this mulch, is really nice too. Not the double ground pine, but still looks good. Makes the plants pop. So we took a break, guys. We have to pick up Chase from camp.
Yeah.
This is the Arboretum in Western North Carolina.
Yeah, he's doing camp at the Arboretum this week, and that's a lot of fun, right? He's walking on the wild side is what it is. So we were going through and admiring all the plantings and of course all the weeds.
Yeah, they don't really maintain, like...
Look at all the roadies though, that's cool.
Yeah,
right?
so cool. Little river down there. We came through here for the Christmas lights one year, but they don't do it. Do they do it anymore?
Well, it's not a drive-through.
It's not a drive-through anymore.
Yeah. So maybe we'll come. It gets like quite expensive if you're walking through per person, and as a family of 6. That's why we did it when it was a drive-through.
And you can see everything's still dry.
Mm-hmm.
But it is really pretty in here.
They were mowing this morning.
Like, they don't trim any of this stuff. They let that just grow wild.
Yeah.
And natural.
Yeah, I don't think that they... Well, some of this is probably even love grass, I would think, right? That love grass.
Uh-huh. That's definitely not love grass.
No, those are like what are they, sumac?
They're coming out into the road.
Oh my gosh. You hit it on purpose, didn't you? That's ridiculous, man.
So even up here, there's different types of plants planted in here.
Yeah, like that's the coreopsis or the tick seed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what are these shrubs with the little yellow flowers? Do you guys know?
I don't know.
I wonder what it is. I bet you it's something that will be like, oh man, we should have known that. Yeah, that's where the nice plantings are.
All in there in an actual arboretum. But we're not going in there. We're just coming to pick them up. So
yeah.
We will see you back at the mowing job.
It is kind of busy today, right?
Yeah, it is kind of busy. Oh wow, it's pretty packed, isn't it? Okay, here's the first one we're mowing, guys. It is not long. This is almost 3 weeks of growth. As you can see, it didn't grow much. A little bit in the back, I'll show you. Okay, guys, I'm done doing the whole front. I'm gonna go ahead and weed eat everything. I just filled this FS 111R up. I'm actually gonna put a stopwatch to it from the time I start to stop and see how many yards I can get through and how many minutes total of trimming I can get through with this trimmer. So let's go for it and see. I'm gonna start the stopwatch right now. This one, 9 minutes and 43 seconds, guys, on that round. So we're gonna just stop the stopwatch, we'll start it when I trim again, and that's 1 yard done. Okay guys, we're gonna show you. This is a month of growth. Last year, a month of growth would have definitely been 1.5 feet tall, right?
Hibiscus is blooming.
That's like a month of growth, right?
I know, I'm amazed because we've come here at like 2 weeks and it's been...
That's how dry we've been though, and hot. And I was telling Rachel, when you have a mixture of weeds, or mostly weeds, it'll grow fast. But when you have like a fescue mixture in there, fescue doesn't do well after 80 degrees temperature. And when it gets humidity, it starts to slow down actually.
But this is even all weeds.
Yeah, this is mostly weeds.
Like summer weeds, I guess, are not like spring weeds.
No, crabgrass. This doesn't have much crabgrass.
No, it doesn't have it. It has other weeds.
Yeah, so.
And it looks like, I don't know, like bent grass or something.
So we're going to get to mowing this and we'll be done for the day. Go fast! So boss has got a hole in her tire. I know guys, you got to get tires from a machine. We're going to take it this week to get tires. We had a lot of stuff going on. A lot of extra expenses with the water being down. And when you have 4 kids, sometimes you got to pick and choose. We're not rolling in the money, guys. I'd love to say we are, but I mean, we get paid well for what we do. but we have 4 kids. So I'll try to plug it, but we're gonna go check and see for new tires. She's trying to go fast. And I gotta check for bees. I've been stung plenty of times in this yard here. And I think I was looking, the tires are like $150 a piece, so it'd be about $300. I'm pretty sure. That's if they have them, that's the only thing. And we don't go to the dealer, if we go to a tire shop. Okay, let me start weed eating. Hopefully she makes it through this. Okay guys, I'm at 26 minutes. As you see, that's how much gas I have left. I've gotten a lot of comments on how I had a bad battery on that KM battery operated trimmer, the combi. I have a bad battery, guys. I still have the battery, and I get over almost 3 hours of trimming out of my HS battery trimmers. So it's not the battery, it's the trimmer. And it even says in the manual, because people keep telling me I might not be operating it right. Somebody even did a video of saying that I was calling me out, kind of, about how their trimmer lasted longer. Well, if you guys watch that video, it's not even the same trimmer. He was using the actual trimmer. I was using the combi. It's a totally different unit. So not sure why that was up. But I keep getting comments on battery. Battery stuff so far is garbage to me, guys. That was 26 minutes. My trimmer that I was using, even on medium speed, the battery one wouldn't have lasted 26 minutes with that combi. I have yet to see anybody even demo the combi system on here that wasn't being either sponsored by Steel or Steel gave them the product. I mean, you can't really go by them reviews. If somebody's giving you a product, you're gonna kind of be biased. We were never given Ferris's. We bought them outright, and to us, they're the best mowers out there. We've tried other brands, but we're just giving you guys our opinion. And in our opinion, that battery combi was garbage. So we are done for the day, but we're gonna keep the arrow on.
Yeah, so. Because it is hot and humid still, but.
So you've seen in this video, we didn't do much work today.
No. Well, we did.
We didn't record a lot.
Oh,
okay. I didn't time lapse, but I recorded the planting.
And it's separate from the plantings and stuff, so.
Well.
Are you gonna put it in?
No, we're putting it in the same video,
okay.
But so we didn't. I just recorded us planting. We didn't do any mulch or anything, so it wasn't nothing spectacular. I did plant 60 something.
Yeah,
dug a lot of holes in the last 2 days.
Yeah.
But I decided to start timing. We've got a lot of comments lately on the battery operated combi system that we had. We don't have it no more.
So I know it's not our regular subscribers that watch us all the time. You guys understand that we are truthful, that we give you good and bad, and we are not sponsored by these companies. So no. We are going to be real. And
I think I'm getting the comments because they're coming from somebody else had put a video up.
Right.
Calling somebody out that said that the runtime was 18 minutes on the combi.
Well, they were calling you out.
Well, they were kind of calling me out.
They were definitely calling you out because they tagged you in the video. So some of you guys may watch that one too, but we're not going to mention names.
But if you watch that video, he's not even using the same system, so you can't even compare them. So that's one error that he made.
Right.
I mean, you got to use the same system if you're gonna, and run it on high speed like I did. It's an 18-minute runtime on high setting, and people have commented that have come from there, I think, saying, well, we have it, you got to run it on medium speed. I'm not compromising what I would have with a gas trimmer and using a lower speed to get more time and not be happy with the results, because the lower speed does not trim as good as smooth and make manicured lawns. We're not just weed eating the side of ditches here. We're weed eating manicured lawns that we actually spray and everything. So I'm not going to compromise in the power of the trimmer. So I'm timing this gas powered trimmer, and so far you've seen I got 26 minutes, 2 whole yards. They were pretty big yards. Already I would have had to change battery. in that
Oh, for sure.
system.
And that's another thing is that the specs don't lie, you guys.
Read the specs. They're not, everybody that's commenting, and homeowners, you don't even figure into this. I'm not being mean, but you don't figure into this equation because you're not using the equipment like a commercial guy would use that they sell this for.
Right, and for a homeowner, it's great. For a homeowner, you have the time to charge it, and you're only using it once a week, and
the quick charger does not work in the truck as a quick charger at all. So
it doesn't.
You guys, unless you have a converter or something.
So, and that's why we're saying that it just does not work for people that are going out and doing this for a living, that are mowing multiple or weed eating and edging multiple properties a day. For the cost, you would have to invest in multiple batteries. You would have to have them all charged the night before so that you could because we thought that we could just charge it on the go.
Yeah.
And it's very different because if you guys remember, if you've been watching us for any amount of time, I had the Steel homeowners version, the battery operated homeowners version, and that battery lasted forever. But it was also a different machine. It doesn't have the RPMs
and it does. I'm telling you, I'm not lying to you guys. These battery equipment do not have the power that these gas trimmers have. If you're talking about
Carl was excited.
If you're talking about the 111, the 130, they do not have the power that these. None of them. I've never run the Husqvarna. I've seen people running it. It doesn't look like it leaves a smooth cut as a gas-powered trimmer does. And I am going to time it for gas and stuff and see how much gas would cost me because gas is high for the year. And I'm going to add that up with the trimmer. I don't usually have to buy a new trimmer for 3-4 years. And anybody using battery equipment, you are not going to tell me you have 100% battery as full as you did after 3 years. Everything we've ever used, cell phones, everything, the battery drains and you might have 50% after 3 years, and you're going to invest in another set of batteries.
Right, that's true.
And you got to figure, you guys say we spend money on gas. It costs money to charge them things, and people just don't think about that because they pay an electric bill in their house. I mean, you're charging 4 or 5 batteries. You say, oh, it ain't much, $1 or $2 a day. I mean, that's $60-$80 a month.
No, I did see somebody say that they put
solar panels. But then you have to invest in all that. Yeah. So all that adds up.
It does.
And then you would have to figure out how many years the gas would get me. I'm actually going to figure it up and average it and see. I don't buy that's worth it. Even the electric cars out there now, they're awesome. I'd like to have them, but everything I'm seeing, it's not, unless gas is what it is. I think we're just a couple
years out.
Yeah, unless gas is what it is and stays like this, which it never has, then it's worth it, I guess. But gas will go down again. It always has. It always will.
So the other thing that I want to say is that I think that I see a difference in the way that the trimmers trim. I mean, what I like about Carl and how he trims is that he can trim an area and it looks like I just mowed it.
Yeah.
Even
if
doesn't,
it's a foot long.
Yeah. There isn't areas that are shorter or areas that are higher or long pieces of grass that are left.
And that comes with the torque and the speed of the trimmer head.
Right.
You just don't have that with a battery operated trimmer.
But again, everybody is their own person, and what works for you is what works for you. But you know how Carl likes his little experiments, so we're going to go ahead and do an experiment.
I mean, to me, if over a year's time I'm losing $200, to me it's not worth it dealing with changing out batteries all the time. I mean, everybody gets speed feed because it's quicker, and if you got to keep running to the truck and changing out batteries every time and charging them, and you forget to charge them, and don't get me wrong, we're big Steel fans, and I was very excited to try this combi system, but it's just not there, guys.
And the amount of money that we spent on it, and how
excited I was, and how it turned out,
and then it just didn't work. And there has to be something. We still have the battery. There is nothing wrong with the battery. The battery works in the hedge trimmers.
And it works for a long time.
Yeah. And there has to be something to say, when Carl took it back, they upgraded them No questions
no
asked.
questions asked. They just gave me a new
So,
trimmer.
you know, that, you know?
And then once again, homeowners and the people who say, oh, get that battery pack. Man, it's 110 degrees for about 70% of the time we're doing this. Nobody wants to lug that big old battery around. You don't want... I mean, people complain about the extra weight and they take things off, guards off their trimmers and stuff.
Is heavy.
Why would you want to put that big battery pack thing on your back? Come up with a battery that lasts 45 minutes straight runtime on a high speed, and you got me sold.
Yeah.
Until then, I'm not going to go to battery again.
Yeah.
Right?
So that's Carl's little rant.
That's
for
my
today.
little rant. So guys, hopefully you liked that video.
Yeah. We appreciate you all. So please like, comment, share, and subscribe.
And be happy.
Or at least try.
Have a good night.
night.
I thought that